Kristen, Chanello. I heard you're wearing all Chanel.
Chanello.
Chanello. We have to say it. We have to incorporate it into everything because not only do you look amazing, but your wonderful director was just telling me about how Chanel custom made that outfit for you for the movie. How amazing was that?
It's my favorite look in the movie, and it's hard to say something like that because it is just top to bottom a very, very beautiful costume film. But this is like Chanel couture deconstructed to the max. Like, Diana doesn't actually end up at the dinner she's supposed to go to in that dress. She ends up in the bathroom in a bit of a heap. So, yeah,
It's meaningful.
very. I love. It's so beautiful. It's still not able to hold her up.
You also, of course, wear the iconic wedding dress look, and he said it was very close to the original. What was it like for you to put that on, which had to, I would imagine, feel like taking something on?
When we put that dress on, it is embedded in a montage that kind of flashes her life before you, even though the movie takes place over a 3-day period. And so even though I play her as a, speculatively 29, 30-year-old person, we still wanted to kind of give a taste of the scope of her life, kind of touch on every part, even if it was in a kind of lyrical dance. And the wedding dress is embedded in that montage, and putting that on was a spooky day. Yeah, we didn't have to do the wedding scene, but we still, I still had one walking outside of this castle. He was just sort of like, I was like, wait, but this is so particular. This actually does land on a very precise day of her life. And he's like, take everything you learned about that day, all of your emotional responses that you have accumulated, put them all right here. What does it feel like to believe in an ideal that then becomes very, very apparently farcical? And it's kind of just like let your heart break in a moment. I was like, okay, got it. Let's go. Let's run.
What does it feel? I was about to say, what does it feel like? And then you hit me with let your heart break.
Yeah.
Yes. I am a little blinded by the necklace. How many carats are we wearing? Is there security with that tonight?
I'm supposed to give this back soon. Yeah.
Are you?
Before I leave this location. Yeah. Yeah, I like it too.
Also wanted to ask about the diner scene. She walks in and there's this moment of she's recognized. Everyone's staring at her. How did it feel to do that? And do you remember when maybe you had that first moment?
Yeah, she walks into this diner just to get some directions. And also, it's a little bit silly. You would imagine there's an absurdist kind of nature to that scene because you're like, dude, you are Princess Diana. You just walked into a fish and chip shop. Like, clearly, people are going to have this reaction. But I think she's kind of entering an experience that she has such a reticence to go back to the house for Christmas that she'll just go anywhere else. It's like when you're late for an appointment. You're like, I'm 20 minutes late. Can't find my keys. It's like, can you not find your keys or do you not want to go to that appointment? So I kind of was like walking in there being like, does anyone else want to hang out? Because this sucks.
The royal family might see this, members of it. They've watched The Crown. What do you hope they take away from it, if anything?
If they want to spend their time indulging their own curiosities about ours, I would say that we led with love. And the only reason we made this movie is because that person that we will never be able to know is somebody that influenced us intimately. And we're still talking about her. I think the very literal legacy that she left behind in her boys are, for me as somebody who attempted to dream about her and her life and imagine what her life must have felt like in a way that is not even remotely an authority. This is too personal. Being somebody that played Diana, she would be so proud. All I would say is like we led with love and curiosity and professed to know nothing. We're literally just sort of admirers.
Congrats on the Oscars, Buzz.
Thank you.
Feel okay?
It feels better than okay, like very okay.